From the John C. Hinch Production Art Studios in Peoria, Illinois, VideoMax Unlimited presents Midstate Magazine with your hosts, Jake Schultz and Kristen Pedicini. News with Gabrielle Balzel and Raj Bond. And your Midstate reporting team. Sports with Brent Dravalis. On the beat and in the spotlight with Marcella Gillen. Get real with Elise Andert. About Town with Mary Williams and Chardonnay Mason. And State of the Arts with Elizabeth Scoville. And now, from America's friendliest city, Midstate Magazine. Take it away, kids.
Good evening, I'm your host, Kristen Pedicini.
And I'm your host, Jake Schultz, and this is our season finale, final episode, hour-long special.
I know, I'm pretty excited to see what we have going on in this show. Do you think it should be good? Yes,
I do think it should be good.
Yeah.
And it's going to be different. An hour long, just ad-lib talking. Usually we do all right, but an hour long, it's putting a lot of pressure.
I mean, I think we can handle it. Don't think there should be many surprises that stump the ad-libbing.
I hope not. That would be embarrassing for us.
Because, I mean, we've never been embarrassed on the show before.
Never. I've never.
We try to stay away from that kind of thing.
Try not to. But, I mean, it's been a good season. But
yeah.
And so it's going to be our best of show. So we have some of the best clips that we had.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty excited to see what the different producers have picked. Yeah. Do you have a favorite thing so far?
Yes.
And what is it?
You'll see. I mean, it's coming up.
Okay.
It's one of them. It's in there.
You're just keeping it to yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think the best way to do it is just play it by ear.
And just see what.
But I know my favorite clip and segment is in this show.
Does it have to do with like a cat video?
No. Oh. Although I love that.
Yeah.
But now corgi videos are now more. I heard they're trending more than cat videos.
They're like up and coming.
Yeah, I watched one this morning where this corgi jumped off this pier, but he like didn't make it. He was like inches off the pier. It was embarrassing for the dog. Well, a lot of things happened in the news last week.
Gabrielle, Matt, and Brent have more with the news. Take it away, guys. Good evening. I'm Gabrielle Balzel from Midstate Magazine.
And I'm Matt Danielowitz. Now let's take a first look at the news. 3 years after his arrest for attempting to sell President Barack Obama's vacant Senate seat, former Governor Rod Blagojevich has finally received his court sentencing. He was found guilty on 17 counts, including 10 counts of wire fraud, many separate counts of bribery and extortion, and lying to federal investigators. According to state law, the maximum prison term Blagojevich could serve is 305 years, but he was sentenced to only 14 years in prison. Blagojevich will be the 5th governor of Illinois, who many regard as one of the most politically corrupt states to serve prison time after office time.
The tallies are in on the success of this year's Cyber Week of online shopping. Starting with Cyber Monday, Cyber Week has become a bigger and bigger factor in holiday spending. All in all, consumers spent over $6 billion, with $1.25 billion spent on Cyber Monday alone. Cyber Week is known to have the biggest sales on the latest electronics, such as computers, televisions, movies, and video games. The most popular websites to buy from this year were Amazon, eBay, and BestBuy.com.
The Peoria Players Theater has been around for a long time, putting on great shows for people all around to come and enjoy. Midstate Magazine's Sam Schaefer has more.
The auditorium at the Peoria Players Theater is empty now. The curtain is drawn and the lights are out. But if you listen carefully, you can still hear the thunderous applause echoing from the sold-out production of Annie. The crew and cast of the Peoria Players, working tirelessly most of the year, are dedicated to just one thing: entertaining everyone who sits in front of the stage.
I love it. I do. Get to see people over and over again, and you make good friends that way. It's always fun meeting new people, and I love getting new people involved in Peoria Players because they're the lifeblood of the theater. They're what keep us going, and we're actually celebrating our 93rd season, so.
With 11 sold-out showings of Annie, it has become one of the most successful productions from a company that has reproduced such hits as Oklahoma and Titanic.
It's a community theater, so yeah, and a lot of families themselves get involved. We've got a lot of families involved in our production of Annie right now. They get the bug. We call it the bug. They get hooked on the show. Brent Lontine is one. He's known around town. His daughter has been involved in shows, and then he's in Annie right now. He recently got involved, and he's coming back, and he's doing so much to help out. So he's a prime example of, a new person that gets involved and then stays involved.
The dedication of the players makes anything they produce worth the price of admission. For Midstate Magazine, I'm Sam Schaefer.
Funding to the U.S. Postal Service might not be a great thing everywhere, but Peoria might be a lucky enough city to actually generate some jobs from the cuts. Starting this spring, a number of budget cuts will drive up to 9 state postal processing plants. The Peoria Processing and Distribution Facility is not one of those being considered. The cuts to other locations will require the Peoria Center to pick up some of their slack, expanding their services to 5 new counties. The only downside is that deliveries might slow down.
If you're in the business of mugging people on the streets, next time you better be careful about who you try to rob. Last week, a would-be mugger found himself in a Chicago hospital after he confronted an MMA fighter with a gun. The MMA fighter handed over his valuable possessions but was able to grab the mugger's gun hand. The mugger took quite a beating and accidentally shot himself in the ankle during the altercation.
According to a new study by the United Health Foundation, Vermont is America's healthiest state. How does Illinois compare? Illinois ranks in as the 28th healthiest state, below the 50% threshold. Illinois can be proud of its health system for children, however. According to the study, Illinois has one of the highest uses of prenatal care in the country. The biggest challenges the state faces is a high prevalence of binge drinking, high levels of air pollution, and a high rate of preventable hospitalizations.
Christmas really is the giving season. Alongside the charity done by the Friendship House, a new initiative from the Ashley Furniture Home Stores of Champaign and Peoria is raising money to provide children of the less fortunate families with beds. The stores say that for every mattress sold, $5 will be spent in sending a mattress to local children. If you know and care about a child who could use a bed, you can go to the Ashley Furniture Home Store website and nominate them to be a possible recipient. CityLink Bus Service and Kroger have joined with Peoria's Friendship House again for a food drive that has produced about 11,000 pounds of food. The Friendship House is a Christian-based food pantry that provides over 50,000 meals every year, thanks to the help of these 2 big donors. The 11,000 pounds are expected to last about 8 months into 2012 and will feed thousands of Peorians. Antiques are a favorite among many people, but when you combine Christmas and antiques, you get a winter wonderland.
Midstate Magazine Sean Fryer takes us to Keitlinger Antiques for some Christmas beauty.
Hidden away in Kickapoo, Illinois, Keitlinger Antiques and Gifts has for the last decade been putting on the most visually striking Christmas ornament display in central Illinois. With dozens of lavishly decorated trees, thousands of ornaments for sale, and enough lights to illuminate a subway station, this Christmas explosion draws some real crowds.
We figure about 35,000 a year, starting September 15th through the end of December. Our open house usually is about 2,000 to 2,500 people from 5 in the evening to midnight.
While the amazing ornaments for sale are alluring, it really is the experience of the open house that makes it worthwhile.
Well, we like to do Christmas like this for everyone because I think it's obviously the holiday. It's a happy time, and we love the reaction of the people coming in the shop. Wow, this is great, you know, that type of thing. Christmas has always been a special time. It was always a great family time with aunts and uncles and everybody like that, but now my parents are gone and my brother lives in Minneapolis, so I'm by myself. But Christmas is what you make it.
A sentiment close to all our hearts. For Midstate Magazine, I'm Sean Fryer.
Now let's go to Brent with sports.
Thanks, Matt. Sometimes in sports, things happen that we simply can't explain, no matter how hard we try. This is the case for the Denver Broncos and Tim Tebow. The Broncos, who are tied for first in the AFC West with the Oakland Raiders, are on an unbelievable 5-game winning streak. The wins have all been close since Tebow took the reins at quarterback in Week 7. The reason there is so much buzz about Tebow is not why he wins football games, it's how. Tebow has accounted for 5 comebacks in the fourth quarter or overtime this year, which is tied for the most in NFL history. After their Week 14 matchup with the Bears, Denver looks to snag an unthinkable playoff berth spot this year. Baseball is always moving during the offseason. The winter meetings that every team attends sparks a ton of trade talk and contract negotiations, and this year is no different. The Florida Marlins became the Miami Marlins and moved to a new ballpark with their new manager Ozzie Guillen and new all-star shortstop Jose Reyes, who recently signed a 6-year, $106 million contract last week. Miami might also be the destination for the most coveted free agent on the market, Albert Pujols. The team has already reached out to Pujols in the form of a 10-year, $200 million deal. Now Pujols gets to decide if he wants to stay with St. Louis or if he wants to take his talents to South Beach. When Tiger Woods broke a 2-year drought by winning the World Chevron Challenge last Sunday, a huge weight was lifted off of golf's shoulders. The win for Woods was not only a turning point for him, but a turning point for golf as well. Many other professional golfers have made statements since Woods' win, saying that they are ecstatic to see him back on track. Rory McIlroy, the number 2 ranked golfer in the world, was quoted, "Playing against Tiger would be a huge experience and a huge learning curve for me, but it's also not something that I have experienced, and it's not something that a lot of players in my sort of generation have experienced yet. Regardless of who's playing against, Tiger might just be back in the thick of professional golf's spotlight." That's it for sports. Back to you, Matt.
The world's oldest living dog, according to the Guinness Book of Records, has died at age 26. Pisuki, a crossbreed from Japan, passed away last week from natural causes. The dog was 26 years and 9 months old, the equivalent of over 182 human years old. Guinness certified Pisuki as the oldest living dog last December using vaccination records from his date of birth in 1985. Pisuki's owner says he died peacefully at home.
It's weird that dog's older than all of us.
I wonder if they had the dog stuffed afterwards, though.
I never heard of
Maybe.
a Pisuki before.
Yeah, it's a crazy name.
Well, that's it for news. I'm Gabrielle Balzel.
And I'm Matt Danielowitz.
And I'm Brunch Voss. Have a good night and join us next week.
Thanks, news team. I mean, 26-year-old dog. Do you have dogs at home?
I did,
Okay.
but I can't even imagine having a dog that's older than I am right now.
Yeah.
Do you have dogs at home?
We don't have dogs. We have cats, but I mean, just having an animal for that long. I mean, do they say like parrots have lived to like 70 something, right?
Okay, so there was a special on TV about parrots, and they live to be like 50 years old, I think, or
Okay.
something, and it's insane to me.
And they still talk.
Yeah, they do, and that's pretty impressive.
What would you teach your parrot to say?
If anything, I could teach them anything.
Yes.
I don't know. I would probably have them answer the phone, or do my answering machine. That's what I mean. Yeah.
So did I not actually pick the phone up?
No.
With this? No.
No. What would you teach them?
I would just I would have them talk bad about the Packers. Probably.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And
Like, Aaron Rodgers is terrible. Like something like that.
it does the 12-0 record. Is that?
Well, it's a parrot. He's,
Oh.
he's not a big sports fan. Doesn't really comprehend the whole game.
Okay.
So you can't really expect it to be like this analyst. I mean, he just knows what I teach it.
Okay, but would you ever have a parrot? I mean, 50 years. Even that dog, 26
Like to
years
start
old.
now. If I started now, he would probably outlive me.
Yeah, and you'd have to like put him in your will or something.
Absolutely. Well, you've seen him on About Town, and you've seen him on State of the Arts.
Let's take a look back at a Midstate favorite, Chris Tarpley.
Hi, welcome to State of the Arts. I'm your host, Elizabeth Scoville, and for our guest today, we have Chris Tarpley singing Beyond.
But surely this kid is pretty burly, slapping around the competition like Larry Moe Curly. Stooges, I see you always looking at me, trying to make good music, ha-ha, comes naturally. The keys on this track go have a heart attack. Have not heard music like that since the 1980s, and that was whack. There's such a lack and slack in the day's music. So get your pen, get your paper, and then get to it. For good or evil, you choose it, it doesn't matter. When it comes to the facts of life, I grab my ladder. Fall, I won't fall, but I'll probably stumble, grumble, bumble, but hey, I always stay humble. So relax, nod your head to the beat, grab a seat right on up to your destiny. I'm the captain of the VIP. It starts with the letter 3, the Trinity. Hey, 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 hey.
song. Thank you so much for performing that.
You're welcome.
And thank you for watching. For State of the Arts, I'm Elizabeth Scoville.
Well, thanks, Lizzie. That was funky.
Yeah, you know, it was definitely a unique sound. You don't hear very much, but I liked it.
We had Bailey dancing over here, our camera person. She was getting it behind the scenes, but.
And how come you didn't?
Because I have self-respect.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm kidding. All right, no, that was bad. I'm sorry, Bailey. But no, I'm not a big dancer.
Really?
I'm a wallflower.
So then, why aren't you a big dancer?
I don't like it, and I'm not good at it.
If
I was better at it, then I would do it more.
Okay,
If I didn't make a fool out of myself every time I did it.
You wouldn't like just start dancing right now in front of everyone?
Are you trying to like get me to dance?
I really think that you have something to prove. I think you should
I
try
don't have my dancing shoes on.
You could dance in your socks.
That would require me to take them off, and I don't know how to retie these. I never learned.
Oh, okay.
Only a Velcro.
The laces, they trip you up?
Yeah, my roommate has to tie them for me.
Did he tie them today?
Obviously, they're tied.
Oh. I mean, I think you should probably just stick with the Velcro.
I do. They don't look as professional, honestly, as actual shoelaces sometimes. Like I went to a job interview and they just laughed at me.
I mean, you could get ones that have them already on it, like the laces, and just slip your foot in.
Well, or lace, like without, yeah. That's good.
Well, how much do people really know about their home state, Illinois?
Well, Don McClure asked people around Peoria some Illinois trivia. Let's see how they did.
What's up, everybody? We're hanging out today at Bradley University. It's a little chilly outside, but we're going to ask a few of our local students what they know about the state of Illinois. So let's see what's going on. You guys fundraising. You guys want to answer some questions from Midstate Magazine? Which U.S. president was born in Illinois?
That'd be Lincoln.
No.
Barack Obama?
No.
Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln.
Lincoln? Abraham Lincoln.
Lincoln. No.
Abraham Lincoln.
No. President Lincoln was not born in the state of Illinois. Which U.S. president was born in the state of Illinois?
Reagan.
Correct. What is the state bird?
Cardinal.
There you go.
State of bird?
What is the state bird?
Oh, I gotta pass on that, man.
Robin.
A peacock?
Pelican.
No. What is the state mammal?
White-tailed deer?
There you go. What is the state mammal?
Human.
The state what?
Mammal. Human? Really? Which states share a border with the state of Illinois?
Okay. Wisconsin?
Indiana? Michigan?
Kentucky.
Montana.
Iowa?
Wisconsin. Missouri.
Ohio?
Enjoy your pudding, man. We had a great time. Don't even worry about it. Hey, everybody. We were hanging out, asking a few questions of the state of Illinois. And it turns out, just because you live here in Illinois doesn't mean you necessarily know all the facts. So this is Midstate Magazine. You're hanging out with Don McClure.
Well, thanks, Don.
You know, I think the funniest answer in that had to be the pelican and the peacock as our state bird.
I thought the state mammal being a human was pretty good.
Is that what you would have said?
No, because I knew it was the white-tailed deer.
How do you know that?
I don't know. We had, in 8th grade, we had a book with just all these Illinois facts. And, in the back, it had, the state gemstone, the state everything, and it was a white-tailed deer.
What's our gemstone?
I don't know.
Oh,
there's a state fossil, too. I don't know why.
Well, I just think pelicans funny. Are there
Pelicans are funny.
No, I mean the answer. They're not even Illinois right now. Wouldn't you say that for Florida?
Yeah,
or something?
But I'm saying human is funnier than pelican for that answer.
Human is funnier?
Human for mammal is funnier, yeah.
Why?
It just doesn't seem, it's ridiculous. I mean, there's humans everywhere, not just Illinois.
So they could just be the mammal for every state?
Yeah, that's
the
what I'm
world mammal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't know why you don't see that the pelican is not as, I don't know.
Okay, fine. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's funnier.
If you could have made a state bird, what would it be?
If I could pick the state bird?
Of Illinois, yeah.
What's the bird from Pocahontas? That I can't think of it. maybe like a Blue Jay or something.
Maybe a Blue Jay. All right. You know, Kristen, one of my favorite Get Reels this season was a review of Footloose.
Well, that makes sense. You do love to dance. Well, let's just watch it again for you.
An old title has returned to the box office this month. Director Craig Bruder has put a modern spin on the classic story of Footloose, which was originally released in 1984. Let's take a look at this new movie and its classic.
Public dancing among Beaumont's minors will be in violation of the law.
Dancing? There's no dancing, right?
That's right. What?
It's illegal.
When a new kid from the big city enters the small town of Beaumont, he has a few problems with all the rules.
What do people do here? Just hang out?
Yeah, and other stuff.
I don't want you to see that boy again.
Why?
Because I've heard he's trouble.
Rin McCormick takes it upon himself to make a change in this tiny town.
That's it, man. What? What's it? A dance. What? A dance! We could have a dance!
Maybe have a shot at making a change.
We speak for this town because we are from here.
I know you gotta do what you gotta do, but that ain't gonna stop it from happening. There was once a time for that law, but not anymore. This is our time.
You are beautiful.
The new Footloose is energetic and fun to watch. It obviously follows the same far-fetched plot as the original, but it does it on a much larger scale. The story and characters are more well-developed than the original, and the dance scenes are louder and flashier than ever. It's important to remember that without the original Footloose, there would be no new movie, but I would definitely recommend the 2011 version over the original. For Get Real, I'm Elise Sandert.
Thanks, Elise. And that's the reason I think I'm a bad dancer. Is because I compare myself to Kevin Bacon in Footloose, even though it's probably a stand-in a lot.
Yeah. I mean, do you think he can really dance that well?
Yes.
You do?
I think he didn't need a stand-in, but for safety reasons, he used one.
Oh, okay. You know, I think if you just gave it a great shot, you could probably be up to par with him.
It would take months and months of training and dedication that I just don't have to dance.
I mean, you should just go for it. Just give it a try.
Maybe if the time's right, someday down the line, that's when I'll do it. And when I'm being asked to be on Dancing with the Stars, that's when I'll dance.
Oh, okay? Would you go on as a dancer or because you're famous?
No, because I'm famous.
And why would you be famous?
Inventing something.
And what? What are you going to invent?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Not sure yet.
Well, I still haven't seen that movie, but I have the soundtrack, and the soundtrack is definitely good. So whenever you start dancing, you should try
Play
the
that soundtrack. Pop them in, pop the earbuds, and just get to it.
It would be probably good inspiration.
I'll try. I'll think about it.
Well, you know, all this hosting sure is making me really hungry.
Well, maybe we should go to Agatucci's after the show. Well, let's check out Let's Eat and see how they did there.
Agatucci's, a family-owned Italian restaurant located on University Street, is a great place to dine with family and friends. You could also grab a drink at the bar. This family-owned restaurant goes back almost a century.
We got started here 85, almost 86 years ago. Back in 1926, my great-grandfather started it, and it was actually, back then it was a grocery store because it was during Prohibition.
It has the oldest circle license in Peoria and has remained in the same location through 4 generations. The delicious food options have created a loyal customer base.
The most popular here is either just our plain Italian sausage or our special. It's got sausage, mushroom, green pepper, and onion on it. We do have very good fried chicken. We have some pastas, spaghetti, ravioli, and tortellini, but as a whole, they come from the pizza.
I got to try the special pizza that was delicious, satisfying, and affordable.
You know, we try and keep our prices very reasonable, and even though a lot of our food costs are really going up. But we haven't raised our prices in almost 2 years now. When customers come in, they know what they're going to get anytime they come. It doesn't matter because there's always the same people working here. We only have one shift. We're only open about 29 hours a week.
Popular pizzas, as well as their other dishes, are sure to keep people coming back for more. From Midstate Magazine, I'm Kara Lamuska.
Thanks, Kara. So how was what they did there? Was that good?
Yeah, I think what they did there was something special.
Have you ever been there before?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Delicious?
Yeah, I've got a couple friends who work there.
Oh,
so,
cool.
But I haven't actually been there when they were working, so maybe I should go for that.
Yeah, you should just go visit them, say hi, get some pizza. It'd be like win-win situation.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I like pizza a lot.
You do?
Yes. It's that surprising?
I mean, you seem pretty shocked to see what they do at Agatucci's, so I wasn't sure.
I just didn't know what they did, so I wanted to find out.
Okay, so you love pizza. What's your favorite kind?
I think we talked about this when we aired this last time.
I think we did that one time.
But no.
Well, you know, I mean, I've never been to Agatucci's, but
check it out.
I know. I heard it's good priced. Hopefully, good pizza. I don't know.
I'm looking for lasagna though.
Why?
Because I like lasagna a lot. Well, all these old segments really have me feeling nostalgic.
Well, then this segment will really get you. We've got an old on the beat about an old band.
Hey there, I'm Marcella Gillen, and this is On the Beat. This week, I took a listen to the new self-titled album by the rock group Evanescence. The album was released on October 11th. This is the group's first album since 2006, when their former drummer and rhythm guitar players left the group. Despite the change in band members, Evanescence has managed to maintain their signature music style. The 16-song album covers everything from heartbreak to feeling free to do what you've always wanted to do. The band's lead singer, Amy Lee, struck all the right chords with the intense lyrics and metaphors. Some of my favorites on the album were the songs What You Want, Lost in Paradise, and Swimming Home. If you're a fan of rock music, this is definitely an album you would want to pick up. That's all for On the Beat. I'm Marcella Gillen.
Thanks, Marcella. And I mean, I need to check that out still. I mean, when we aired that the first time, I didn't.
Yeah, you know, I never got around to looking into that, but I'm not a huge rock music person. Are you?
Yeah, I actually just started my own band.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are there what instruments do you play?
I play drums, I sing, I play bass, and guitar for it. It's really just me.
Okay. Like the one-man show?
Yeah.
Are you going to show us a little bit of...
I forgot to bring all those instruments today.
Oh, you did? Well, you have your voice. You could sing.
That's true. I'm not properly warmed up, though. Maybe I'll do that in our next break, and then I'll be prepared for the next time.
Next season, you'll be our artist for the SOA?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also DJ, too.
Oh, you DJ?
Yeah.
Have you done any shows?
Thousands.
Really?
No, I don't DJ. I don't play. I played trombone in junior high and high school, but that's the extent of it.
Why did you stop?
Because I didn't want to do that anymore. I didn't see my career progressing through trombone playing.
Well, that's good. At least you noticed that. Well,
That's
at least
good?
you noticed that it wasn't going anywhere.
Wow.
I mean.
Usually, you should say, we should practice more and you'll get better. But no, you should stop.
Well, Jake, you know, I've seen a lot more mandolins on this season of Midstate than I have my entire life.
Definitely, and you're definitely right. Let's take a look back at State of the Arts.
Hello, welcome to State of the Arts. I'm your host, Elizabeth Scoville. This week we have the Insignificant String Band with their original song, Large Marge.
Marge, she's got a huge nooch, stumbling in a town, swinging a deuce-deuce, and likes to do scoop. Her burden is so hard to carry. She can be extraordinary. Her burden is so hard to carry. She's an extraordinary girl. Here comes Large Marge, swinging a huge nooch, covered in Nutella. Well, he's quite a lovely fella. One thing he's going to tell ya, better bring an umbrella. The burden is so hard to carry. She can be extraordinary. The burden is so hard to carry. She's an extraordinary girl. Large Marge, she buried a huge nooch, puts on a corset, selling some chocolate, and gets a call from Nabisco. Well, she's a marshmallow fluffy. The burden is so hard to carry. She can be extraordinary. The burden is so hard to carry. She can be extraordinary. Oh, burden is so hard to carry. She can be extraordinary. Burden is so hard to carry. She's an extraordinary girl.
Thank you, Insignificant String Band, for that amazing performance. That's all the time we have this week. For State of the Arts, I'm Elizabeth Scoville.
Well, thanks, Lizzie. What did you think about that?
It was good.
Seeing it for the second time, of course.
That was good. And the mandolin?
You gotta love the mandolin.
It's that common theme throughout the State of the Arts this season.
See now, okay, trombone put aside, would you ever do the mandolin?
Ever do the mandolin?
Or learn to play?
Yeah, I'd play the mandolin.
Yeah, I think, especially because it's so unique, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, would you ever listen to them? Or
yeah, I would listen to them.
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm not big on the mandolin sound, but it's a nice touch.
It's too bluegrassy for you?
A little bit.
That's too
but
bad.
I liked it. I think they did great.
Well, you know, I consider myself to be a pretty smart person.
You know, I like to think I'm pretty smart too, but we had one street team this season that really stumped me. Let's check it out.
Salutations, everybody. I'm Dr. McClure, and today we're here conducting my scientific theory on what Bradley students know about science trivia. What is the fictional metal used or referenced to in pop culture that is unbreakable? Think X-Men.
Titanium?
Not quite.
Kryptonite.
Metal. What is the metal that they refer to, a fictional metal, that is?
Adamantium.
There you go. See, okay.
Silver?
Adamantium.
Of what?
Adamantium?
Adamantium?
Yes.
Is that a real thing?
Fictional. I said fictional metal.
Oh.
Adamantium.
What's that green rock that they use in Superman? That's not a metal, but that's my guess.
No. Nope. What is the process used by plants to create energy for themselves?
Photosynthesis.
Yeah.
Photosynthesis.
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 What is the symbol used for silver on the periodic table?
AG 47.
Oh, okay.
Silver's my last name.
Oh, okay. She cheated. All right, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Silver, huh? No clue.
AG. Oh, okay. What's your major?
Biology.
Oh, you cheated, man. He was a setup. He heard us talking to us. What is the Manhattan Project?
Can I phone a friend?
We can phone a friend. Friend, come on down. Yeah.
That's where they made the atomic bomb.
Where they built Manhattan from the ground up.
They built Fat Man and Little Boy, 2 nuclear bombs they dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
We'll take that. What is the string theory?
The string theory. Okay, I'm guessing that probably has something to do with atoms.
No clue. No clue at all? Never heard of it.
No idea.
Me neither.
I guess below the quantum level, everything is built out of strings?
I don't know how correct that is, but I heard some quantum in there.
I guess it's the theory about having multiple dimensions above like 11 dimensions in, I don't know, that's all I know about it.
According to my collection of data, my hypothesis is correct. Bradley students don't know squat about science. This is Midstate Magazine. I'm Dr. McClure.
Well, thanks, Son. Dr. McClure. Sorry. they get upset when you don't call them doctors.
Do they?
Especially him, I know, for a fact.
I mean, I think of all of the street team segments, that was probably one of my favorites.
I think the lab coat did it, and the goggles.
It had to be the goggles. And just the way, the blank stares from people.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough.
I would have
People
no
don't know
idea what to say.
science. People don't know science.
They don't?
No. Obviously.
Clearly. You know, and plus I think it's the element of being surprised. Like,
The
you might know that.
The element of being surprised you did there. Funny. A pun? No, it's not. Yeah.
No.
So, I mean, you don't know. I mean, periodic table, do you know them all?
I did.
Okay.
I probably won't. And now.
You don't just sit at home with flashcards?
No, definitely not. Well, Marcella Gillen had some fun topics to discuss, as well as some sad topics this season on Midstate.
Yeah. Let's go back to a week where 3 greats were remembered.
Hey there, I'm Marcella Gillen, and this is In the Spotlight. There have been quite a few deaths recently. Andy Rooney of the CBS News show 60 Minutes passed away at the age of 92. He was hospitalized last month after suffering serious complications from a minor surgery. The writer, producer, and war correspondent had retired from 60 Minutes in October of this year. Rapper Heavy D also passed away. Dwight Myers was found unconscious in the walkway of his home. He was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead a few minutes after arrival. While there are no obvious signs of foul play, police are looking into the cause of his death. Heavy D released a total of 9 CDs throughout his career and was an influential rapper of the 90s. He died at the age of 44. Boxing legend Smokin' Joe Frazier has passed away after losing his battle with liver cancer. Many remember Frazier for the fights he had with other boxing greats, including Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, and Joe Bugner. He passed away at age 67. Without death, we would not be able to appreciate life and all the joy that it brings. Rest in peace, Joe Frazier, Andy Rooney, and Heavy D.
Well, thanks, Marcella. And, you know, George Foreman named all of his kids George.
Yeah, I did know that. Do you know why?
Because his name's George?
Well, I mean, like, there wasn't any bigger reason than just that.
Oh, no, his name's George.
Right.
And he named all his kids George.
I think we've covered that.
Okay. Would you name all your kids Kristen?
No, because I think as a child, if, like, my dad's name is Mario, I would hate having the same name as my dad.
So if you were Mario, how different do you think your life would be?
I would have to nickname, like, my best friend Luigi so that we could always have Mario and Luigi.
What?
You know?
Like what?
Like Nintendo.
Oh, the video game.
Yeah. Well, would you name your kids Jake?
Yes. Well, we've had a lot of great Let's Eats this season, and there's many more. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's very true, Jake. Let's take a look back at one of our sweeter segments.
Sweet Cece's Frozen Yogurt and Treats recently opened in Campus Town.
A franchise from Nashville, and my sister went to college down there and loved it, fell in love with it, brought the idea back to us and felt like we should have one in Peoria. We didn't have anything like it, and so that's what inspired us.
The options and opportunities are endless at CC's.
So we start with 6 frozen yogurts a week, and they change out weekly. And we always have a no sugar added option, a sorbet, the original tart, vanilla, and chocolate, and then just another flavor thrown in there.
The experience at CC's starts with sampling a flavor of your choice. The cupcake batter flavor option looked appealing, and after sampling it, I decided to fill up a cup. Once you choose a flavor of frozen yogurt, you are ready for the next step. It was so hard to decide on the toppings with over 50 to choose from. The variety ranged from waffle cones and peanut M&Ms to snow caps and rocky chocolate. I decided to go with the Oreos and gummy bears. Then I made my way over to the second array of options that included fruits, cheesecake, and much more. I decided to go with some festive marshmallows. I was then ready to weigh it and pay. The toppings, mixed with the sweet frozen yogurt, were a satisfying combination that cured my sweet tooth. The cost all depends on how much you want to fill up in a cup. It is 49 cents an ounce, which makes an average cup $4.65. But for some, the average amount is not enough.
Oh my goodness. Some people get crazy. I've seen 1.5 pounds, which is over $9 for 1 cup of yogurt.
The Bradley students have really embraced Sweet CC's and love the new addition to Campus Town.
We're just here for the students in the community. We're excited to be down at Campus Town and hope to provide a friendly and clean environment for them.
Sweet CC's delicious yogurt and vast toppings are a must-try. The cute and friendly atmosphere, along with the endless combinations of yogurt and toppings, are sure to keep you coming back for more. From Midstate Magazine, I'm Kara Lamuska.
Well, thanks, Kara, and I love ice cream.
Definitely, and definitely the frozen yogurt at Sweet CC's. Love it.
I made one that was terrible, though.
Really?
It was like berries and cheesecake. I think I was trying to do way too much with it. I just got to simplify it.
Yeah, and you shouldn't mix like berries with.
Oh, I know that now. I'm sorry. I'll remember that next time, though.
Good. Keep that in mind.
I will. I mean, I don't really make my own ice cream often.
No? Did you ever do that like as a kid?
We did, yeah, like in science, like in chemistry, I think we'd like smash it out, like with the salt and the ice, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Then sometimes, oh, yeah.
Well, we've definitely had our fair share of gossip and scandals on this show.
Yes, Midstate Magazine always has been known for its entertainment news. Let's look back on an especially juicy segment with Marcella Gillen.
Hey there, I'm Marcella Gillen, bringing you the latest in celebrity gossip within the spotlight. If you're a Johnny Depp fan, I'm sure you'll be going to see his new movie, The Rum Diary. But good luck hearing Johnny Depp talk about the project on a certain Disney-owned network. Disney is preventing Johnny Depp from talking to ABC or any of its affiliates about the new project. Although The Rum Diary is not about pirates at all, Disney is concerned that the project might overshadow the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. I'm sure fans of Johnny Depp will still flock to the theaters to see his movie anyway. Rumors are going around Hollywood that Jessica Simpson is pregnant. Paparazzi caught Simpson as she arrived at JFK Airport with a nice-sized baby bump. It seems that Tinseltown is trying to start another baby boom. Hopefully, the next generation of babies born into the spotlight don't follow the trends of celebrities like Lindsay Lohan when they grow up. Speaking of Lindsay Lohan, she recently made an appearance in Playboy magazine. TMC sources have confirmed that Lohan signed a $1 million deal with the magazine for a photo spread. Remember when she was the little redhead in The Parent Trap? I know I do. Hopefully Lohan will clean up her act, but if she doesn't, at least I'll have more gossip to share. That's all for In the Spotlight. I'm Marcella Gillen.
Thanks, Marcella. That was a juicy segment.
Definitely, lots of different interesting things to hear about.
Yeah, I wish they did leave out anything about the Jersey Shore and Snooki, though.
Yeah, have you seen any previews for the upcoming season?
I haven't. What do they look like?
I haven't seen it either. I really hope that they decide to bring it back. It's always nice to be able to compare.
I hope Snooki doesn't get punched again.
I kind of hope she does.
Wow. Wow. How would you feel if someone hoped that you got punched?
I'm sure people do.
Regardless if you were on MTV or not.
You just gotta take one for the team. If it's what the audience wants.
Wow.
Like if Nigel were to come up and punch one of us right now, you gotta roll with it.
Our Florida writer Nigel would never do that. Well, Kristen, I used to think, like way long ago, that I was a pretty good dancer before the Lost Souls came to our studio.
Well, maybe you just need to watch them and see what you can learn from their moves. Take it away, guys.
Hello, welcome to State of the Arts. I'm your host, Elizabeth Scoville. Tonight on our show, we have the Lost Souls in the studio. Lost Souls is a dance group at Bradley University. Joining me now is Derek Capigo. Hi, Derek. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.
So tell me a little bit about how Lost Souls got together.
Lost Souls got together. It was a mini group within Hypnotic, and so we wanted to make like a mini group just to have all our creativities mesh together and kind of create something out of it.
Okay, so when did you guys form, and what made you guys stay together?
We started winter break last semester, and what made us stay together, I think, is our chemistry. We really work well together as choreographers and dancers, and we always build each other up with ideas. That's why we work fast and really well. So.
Awesome. So what kind of music do you dance to? What kind of dance moves do you do? What's your style?
We dance to hip-hop music, but we're also trying to get into other genres like dubstep, maybe top 40 music kind of stuff, like anything that would kind of put us out kind of like different than other crews. You know, we try to expand the horizons of music, and we usually choreograph to, it's not really breakdancing per se, but it's more intricate and organized.
Okay, so as a representative of the group, what would you say is your group's goals in terms of performance or personal growth or any of that?
We definitely focus on personal growth and improvement as a dancer. Mainly, we take our time with it. We don't try to rush anything. The main focus of the group is just to become creatively excellent and, you know, trying to use our imaginations, get lost in the art of the movement, and that's why we call ourselves Lost Souls.
Oh, okay. So you guys are just experimenting, getting lost in the music. Is that kind of what Lost Souls is?
It's like an escape kind of to like stresses in school, family, any life situations that you want to get out of just for 2 hours at a time at a studio. You know, just go in there, go together, and make something out of it.
Oh, okay. So you guys are relatively new, considering compared to other organizations, other dance crews from Bradley or anywhere. Have you guys had any performances yet? Is that something you're even looking to do?
We've been looking to do that. We are looking forward to Panfrancing and hopefully Dance Marathon, which is November 17th. So we're hoping to do that. I think we are actually performing at Panfrancing, so we've been getting ready for that. So.
Okay, and do you plan to, I know there are other dance groups with Bradley and there are other performance groups like improv and singing. Do you plan to cooperate with any of them to do like joint shows?
Hopefully by the end of this year it would be kind of like Hypnotic's Perspective last year, but just have all the dance groups in Bradley come together, maybe even collaborate with a piece or a set. That would be a big goal for us. So.
That sounds like it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But for the time being, you're here at Midstate. What song are you going to be dancing to tonight?
We're going to be dancing to Firepower by an artist called Datsik.
Oh, awesome. Well, whenever you're ready, go ahead and join the group.
Thank you.
Been a foul child, my guns go boom, boom, and your guns go. I got the wild style, always been a foul child. My guns go boom, boom, and your guns go. I got the wild style, always been a foul child. My guns go boom, boom, and your guns go. Yeah. Trigger finger. Cause I waste mother.
Lost Souls.
Lost Souls, everybody. That was very intense. I'm so glad that y'all could come, and thank you for watching. That's all we have for State of the Arts. I'm Elizabeth Scoville.
Thanks, Lizzie. And like, it's stuff like that makes me know that I can never dance.
Well, didn't you pick up any moves from that?
No, I mean, I can look at it and then be like, I have no idea how to do that with my body.
You can't even do the Macarena?
I could do the Macarena. Anybody could do the Macarena.
Well, see, then you had to pick something up.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Being able to dance like that, it takes definite skill.
Okay. Would you? I mean, have you tried ever?
I mean, no.
Just like alone, when you like check out and nobody's watching, and you just do it.
Never. But maybe one day I'll be able to dance like that.
I can Dougie.
You can Dougie?
Yeah.
How did you learn that?
Me and my roommate stood in front of my computer. Well, my roommate and I stood in front of my computer and then watched YouTube videos of people Dougieing, and then we learned.
You really know how to do it?
Oh, really well.
Well, at some point you really need to teach me.
Later, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe after the show.
I've heard it's a hard concept to handle.
It's good. It's not that hard. You just watch enough YouTube videos and you'll learn.
Okay. Well, hopefully you'll be able to
workout,
use that when you're on Dancing with the Stars.
Hopefully I can work Dougieing into Dancing with the Stars. Well, I think we have time for one last segment.
Yeah, you know, I think we do. We've got all the time in the world. Let's check out a quick segment with Elise Andert.
It's time for Get Real. But is there enough time? When will the time run out? In today's world, it seems like we're constantly pressured by clocks and deadlines. But what if you lived in a place where you had to watch the clock? Because at any second, it could just stop. Let's check out In Time to see what happens when life comes down to minutes and seconds.
Whoa, where's the rest?
Never met the quota.
My units are up from last week.
So is the quota.
Just once, I'd like to wake up with more time on my hand than hours in the day.
If you had as much time as I have, what would you do with it?
If I had all that time, I sure as hell wouldn't waste it. Imagine if you knew you only had a day to live, but there was a way you could live another day. And how high are those stakes? Imagine that you had to steal it from someone, or that you had to steal that money or kill for that money to get, just to survive. And that's what time sort of symbolizes in this picture, is money, which to so many people in this world is life or death.
When Will Salas finally gets some time on his hands, he uses it to make things right in his unjust world.
I've had the pleasure of your company before, Mr. Salas. Will Salas.
I'm sorry to have to break up the party, Mr. Weiss. I just need a word with your friend.
Please take me home.
Can't do that.
Why?
They're keeping me alive. I'm gonna make them pay. I'm gonna take them for everything they've got.
Come on, help yourselves. Take the time, it's free.
You put enough time in the wrong hands, you upset the whole system.
Let's hope so. If this works, we gotta get more.
I can help you get all the time you want.
You know we're coming to get you. His crime wasn't taking time. He was giving it away.
I give In Time 4 out of 5 stars. It's a fast-paced sci-fi movie that keeps you engaged and entertained. It gives you an interesting prediction of the future that is rather reflective of our own society. Seeing as it takes place in years to come, the zoot suit wearing gangsters look slightly out of place. And because there's rarely any time on the characters' clocks, they're constantly running. This doesn't leave much time for dialogue and story development. But overall, it's an interesting story that's fun to watch. For Get Real, I'm Elise Andert.
Thanks, Elise. And I mean, and if I had time, I would make a movie about time.
You know, I would definitely want to see how that turned out.
Yeah, I mean, we should definitely check it out. I mean, I'm an actor, I like to think.
You're an actor?
Yeah.
What?
That's how I'm famous for Dancing with the Stars.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna intertwine that.
Yeah,
That's
no, I'll
good.
try.
Okay. Well, you know, out of the whole segment or the whole show today, what's been your favorite look back?
Everything.
Everything?
I think that'd be great, yeah.
Just loving it all?
Okay, well, I think we're ready for some bloopers now from this whole season just compiled up together.
Hey, this is Midstate Magazine with Bradley. Can we ask you a few questions really fast? No, thank you? You sure? What's up, man? This is Midstate Magazine. Can we ask you a few questions? Why does everybody run? No? I got class tonight. Can we ask you, any of you, a question right quick? Chem exam? You got... I think we chose a bad spot. Can we ask you a question with Midstate Magazine really fast? Sorry, I haven't exam. Can I ask you a question with Midstate Magazine? Okay, can we switch spots? We're asking a few questions today about some history questions. And we've tracked down a few people, and we're about to go get in this thing. So let's get with it. No, President Lincoln was not born in the state of Illinois. Sorry. All right, the song titled Wannabe, released in 1996, launched what all-female music group into the spotlight?
Can you sing it?
Can I sing it? I don't really know how I go. I tell you what you want. Is that it? We go. Some good Halloween stuff. Can we get you to participate as well?
That's craziness.
That's.
Why does nobody want to talk to Don? I'd love to get interviewed by Don.
He's an hilarious guy. I think that would be really funny.
Yeah, I mean, he did a quality job the entire season.
Definitely. I'm really excited to see what they pull out for next season.
Okay. Well, I mean, what was your favorite segment for today?
My favorite, it had to be Street Team. With
Which
the
one?
science questions.
The Dr. McClure?
Dr. McClure,
Yeah.
right. It's always funny. Street Team is extremely talented.
Okay. If you could host one segment,
If
what would
I
you
could host one segment, I would just keep being the host for this.
Oh,
yeah,
that's nice.
It's just a great time.
I mean, I won't be doing it anymore.
I know.
But hopefully you can find somebody better than me.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure if people can.
Maybe somebody who can dance.
And yeah, okay, that would be the segment I would host.
Dancing?
Would be the all Jake dancing segment.
That would probably be terrible.
I think it would be hilarious.
No, okay. Well, it'd be hilarious, but
And you could prep for Dancing with the Stars.
it'd be
See?
terribly embarrassing on my part.
A little bit.
I wouldn't want that recorded, ever.
Well, I mean, I'm sure the audience would love it.
They would pity me.
I know.
They would feel, they'd be like, oh,
A
God,
little.
why is he doing that?
Yeah. But, hey, whatever works, right?
I mean, what would be an embarrassing segment for Kristen?
Okay, I would sing. There you go.
Yeah, that would be embarrassing.
That would be really embarrassing. Yeah.
Would you sing country hits?
No, I would go with the Broadway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like Cats?
It'd be like real embarrassing.
Oh, like opera. Would you try opera?
Never.
No? Wear like a Viking hat and like hold a spear and a shield?
And those big like poofy dresses?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, you wouldn't.
Never. I would probably fall over.
You would fall over?
Yeah.
Why?
Have you seen an opera before?
No, I have not seen an opera before.
Well, you wouldn't understand that. But they have, the girls who sing opera have so much, like the costumes are so big.
Okay.
I would not want to have to sit for a whole segment in that.
But if you were in an opera with smaller dresses then?
Okay, maybe. But I would still rather have it be more of a Broadway musical kind of thing.
Like what? Like Wicked? Would you be in Wicked?
I love Wicked, but I don't know. Chorus line's always good. Actually, I wouldn't be in Jersey Boys, but Jersey Boys is extremely good.
South Pacific?
What?
South Pacific?
What's that?
Oh, you don't know.
Nope, I have no idea.
That's too bad. Well, maybe we could check that out.
Yeah, see? Embarrassing shows for both of us.
I think so. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any reason for us to ever do either of those things that we were talking about.
Maybe one day. You want to be famous, right?
Not for that.
No?
Not like the YouTube sensation. That's all the time we have for tonight. I'm Jake Schultz.
And I'm Kristen Pedicini. Have a good night, and we'll see you next week.
No, we won't.
No,